The surest way to make a situation worse is to hate the situation you're in. There's very clear scientific reasoning for that, and my 9-year-old helped me find that this morning. I'm Missy Hughes, and I'm your productivity coach. I work with you in private sessions where we look at where you want to go in your life and what obstacles are keeping you stuck and keeping you from getting there. Use the link in the comments to schedule your free discovery call to find out how we can create a path to where you want to go. When I moved to Pittsburgh 7 years ago, I was afraid of everything. Pittsburgh is the largest city I've ever lived in. I know, cute, right? Pittsburgh's not that big. But I was purely dreading the feeling of overwhelm, and I found myself repeatedly terrified and overwhelmed. I read a book not long after I moved here called Life Unlocked, and it changed everything for me. It talked about the science of what's happening in the brain with fear, and it helped me understand. I love the science, and it helped me understand why I felt the way I felt and what was happening in my brain. I started to understand fear um, on a very basic level that took me out of it. So this is where my conversation with my son came in. We went back to a section in the book that talks about hope and fear. We read that emotions like hope and fear wander around unconsciously in our brains. And the author describes that these emotions are like soldiers that are working for the attention of our brains. And whichever one is stronger wins and gains control and dominates. So we can use our attention to strengthen the one that we want to win. So I want to tell you a personal story recently. Um, I've been a bit at odds with my body. I find myself in pain where I previously wasn't. I find my sleep a total mess when it used to be like easy peasy for me. And my muscle recovery is way slower than it's ever been. These things and others have added up to me feeling like a stranger in my own body, a stranger in a harsh and unforgiving land. Now, I want to laugh and crack a joke at this point, but the truth is, it's felt pretty devastating to me. It's felt confusing and definitely the opposite of hopeful. I don't want to sideline these feelings that are very real by joking about it, even if some of it's pretty funny. So, as I started to note all of these challenges in my body, all I found were more and more challenges. The more I learned, the more I felt like a stranger, and the more I didn't want to belong in this body, in this land, in this phase of my life. Till I realized something. When I feel like a stranger, and especially a stranger in a place where I don't belong, I get quiet. I try not to be noticed. I get small. I was sidelining myself. I was experiencing myself less and less. I was asking fewer questions. I was worrying about everything. I was saying less. I was looking for what was wrong. And I was what I was found fine. I was what I was finding. I was the biggest thing in that category of what was wrong. But that's also far from all that was going on in my life. What's also been happening is it's my favorite season of the year. It's summer. I love it. The heat, the water, the sweat, the flowers, all of it. I've had more time with my family through travel and days without school and strict schedules. I love that part of summer also. I've also been excitedly started coaching in 2 different communities that I love, and I feel so grateful for that opportunity. And so all these amazing things are going on at the same time where these challenging things are going on in my body. But by focus on the feeling of being a stranger, the fear of not belonging won. The fear soldier became the stronger one, and the focus in my life became this like odd feeling I have that I'm changing in a way that I don't love, and I don't make it stop. Let me go back. Right? Instead of focusing on the amazing things that were happening, I let the fear of what I didn't love take over. So here's my challenge to you, because I'm sure there is some part of your life where you have these opportunities too. You maybe have something you're fearful about, or something you're dreading, or something you're just not liking. And I want to ask you, the first question is, what emotion or what set of emotions are you feeling most of the time these days? How are you feeling these days? Come up, don't overthink this. Just what comes to you so fast and first? Is the fear soldier the strongest, where you're worrying about the worst case scenario most of the time? Is the hope soldier stronger, where you're looking at your life with curiosity and wondering what you can create? Let me assure you, life is going to be both of them. You're absolutely going to have both of them, and you want to have both of them. It's exactly how it should be. The challenge comes when one is dominating and bullying the other and taking up all the space in your brain. So the goal is not to be hopeful all of the time. The goal is to make sure the part of you that's creating your life, the part that you want, is every bit as strong as the part of you that's trying to protect you. Because when you come down to it, the fear part of you is trying to protect you. It's not against you. So my challenge is just to see who's winning. See in what ways that you can bring your attention, because the way to make one of them stronger is to put all of your attention on it, or to put more of your attention on it. So how can you start thinking about that? If fear is stronger, how can you start thinking about that hope side, the curious side, the what do I want side? How can you start thinking about what you love, what delights you, the things that are going well? My son shared with me that he has a goal of wanting to set a world record in something. And he wanted to feel the pride of doing something that no one else has done. Feeling of pride can come today, right now. What's happening that you're embracing right now that you can feel proud about? So I encourage you just to bring your attention, bring your awareness, bring your intention into how you're feeling. None of it is right or wrong. You get to choose what you want to create. So if you want help creating that, I encourage you to go use the link in the comments to sign up for a free discovery call with me. We can help piece apart the threads and get to the truth of what you want and how you can create it. I look forward to seeing you.